Hi and welcome back to my probably last episode of my playthrough of Great Western Trail using one of the solo variants provided by Will Gherkin. First of all, sorry for the long absence, but I was on a business trip and really didn't want to bring this whole setup with me. But here I am, and today I will really try to finish this playthrough. I think it's only 2 or 3 more visits to Kansas City anyway. So I think we should, or this playthrough should be over pretty soon. But I am not gonna lie to you because I'm pretty sure I will lose this game badly. Good thing is that there is version 1.3 available. Not sure if it's already publicly available, but at least I got the chance to have a look at the current, let's say, version of the rules. And as you can see, we have now a standard mode, an easy mode and a hard mode. So in easy mode you will see a lot more of simple movements, but overall Brisco won't be moving that fast anymore. And what's more important, especially in the easy mode, you will use all of his buildings. So we will not start with the most expensive, let's say, building and put it on the trail somewhere. There will be something like a building back here, and then you would draw out of this building track at random. And of course this will significantly change the outcome of a playthrough, which also makes it a little bit more, let's say, chaotic. So you don't always know. So you might face a stronger Brisco at one time, and then maybe the next time you play you have, or let's say, a somewhat weaker Brisco. But overall I like the idea of this, let's say, leveled mode of the automa here. But without further ado, let's jump into Brisco's turn. Let's see what he does. He will move forward 1, and then he would move his train up to 3 spaces forward. And I think this time he will simply move ahead. So let's move Brisco to this space here. And then he will move 1, 2, 3 spaces here. He will not go into the station because right now I'm ahead of him. So he will really try to follow up. Okay, I was thinking a lot about this one. And I'm not 100% sure if this is a good idea or not, but I think I will do it anyway. So I will go here. I will use this action for sure. Right now I only have 1 engineer, so this brings my engine up there, which isn't a bad thing. I still need 2 more spaces in order to make it to this train station here. And as my next action will be this double auxiliary one, I think I will go for this action here. So I will pay $2, and this will let me move my 2 spaces. So 1 and 2. I will totally claim this space here for sure. So I will pay $6 here, and this is a black bordered train station, which is really cool because this lets me get one of my other ones. Unfortunately, I cannot go for the additional hand because I need $5 more, and I'm totally out of money at this point in time, but I will not complain. I will go for this space here. This would let me move 1 additional space, but I also get $3 here right away. So this is also definitely worth taking. So let's place that thing here. And now I really have to decide if I want to place another one of my cowboys here or not. I got 3 points for sure, but the station master tile also gives me 3 points for each pair of hazard tiles, and I think I could make it to maybe 2 pairs, so that would be an additional 6 points. But on the other hand, I could also use those cowboys because there are still some very cool level 3 cows here. So this one here for $3 or 3 points, and this one here for 2 points. So I think this is also something which I should not ignore. And I was going for more or less a cowboy strategy anyway. So I think I will not do that at this point in time. I think I can score more points with my cowboys at this point in time. Then it's Brisco again. I had to reshuffle his AI deck. So let's see, we start all over again. Move forward 1, take highest value hazard. This is something cool. So we get $2 from the bank, and the highest valued hazard is currently this. So let's take this. There's also another rock fall on the northeast, but I can decide right now. So, but unfortunately, that's another 3 points for Brisco. Yeah, and then it's back to us, and I think I will go here. I will discard those two Guernseys. Therefore, I get $4 right away. And I think I will pay those $4 and I will get 3 more bucks from my account, so that's 7, and this allows me to get 1 hazard tile for $7. Those are $7, and I think I will go for this one here. That's an additional 3 victory points. Keep in mind, $5 are 1 victory point at the end of the game, so I just exchange 1 victory point against 3. That's definitely not a bad deal. Let's draw up to 5 cards. Keep in mind, we have increased our hand size here. We saw 1. That's not bad. This is one of our objective cards, which I can play, but I don't have to play. But as long as I don't play it, basically clogs up my hand. So I want to get rid of it for sure. But if I play it and not able to more or less finish this by the end of the game, I will lose 3 victory points. On the other hand, I can gain 5 victory points. So, and right now I don't have pretty much 0 of those green 10s. That's a pity. Then it's Brisco again. Move forward 1, take highest value cattle card. Oh man. So let him move here, and then he will grab this Texas Longhorn here, which brings him another 6 victory point. Are you kidding me? It's definitely slowing me down, but I have to get here because I'm all out of money, or basically down to only $2. So I need the cash in order to buy some cattle later on. So let's move us here. We have currently 2 buildings next to a forest, and that's pretty much $4. Then it's Brisco. Move forward 1, take highest valued TP. I think that's okay. We can live with that. So he will move here for sure. And for the highest value TP, that's clearly this blue one. I really need this green TP for sure. And otherwise I won't be able to do or to finish my objective. Okay, let's grab this for Brisco. As I really want to free up my hand, I will play this objective card here. So I get the instant effect here, which lets me move my engine 2 spaces. But now it is played, so I have to fulfill this objective at the end of the game. If I cannot, I will lose 3 victory points. But for now, I will move the engine 2 spaces ahead. Then I will do my normal action, so I will move here. Again, I don't have a Black Angus with me, and I think never was I able to have the Black Angus on my hand when I got here, and I hate this, but I still will go for this cattle action here. I still have 2 cowboys left, so I will pay $1, 2, 3, $6, and we'll go for this Asher, I don't know how to pronounce this one here, but it brings me 3 victory points. That's definitely cool. Let's draw up. In the meantime, I also had to reshuffle my deck. Wow, a West Highland. That's a value of 4 and 3 victory points. That's pretty cool because I'm coming closer to Kansas City. So this is definitely a very cool card. But then it's Brisco. Move forward 1. Okay, this is still the shortest route, I believe. Let me count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter, so I get to choose. So let's simply move him here. Doesn't really matter. Move train up to 3 spaces forward. He will do that. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And I'm still slow as hell, but I think I want to get here because there's one objective card I really want to have. So let's move here. Here I will go for the objective card, and I will totally go for this one here. So I have to have 3 different level 3 cows. I have those, and 1 house, and this gives me $4. So this is an objective which I definitely can fulfill. Unfortunately, it goes to my discard pile beforehand, and yeah, with the second action, I will simply move my engine up 1 space ahead. Then it's Brisco on more move forward based on current speed. That's 5, and I think this should bring him right into Kansas City if I'm not mistaken. So let me quickly count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not a problem. So he will move straight into Kansas City there. I need green TPs like crazy, so I will totally place this one, which I can place onto this spot. So when I negotiate with the Indians, I get $1 for that. Here I think I will go for one of those craftsmen who will go down there. And last but not least, I think I will go for the blue TP here, because there is this AI card which just takes the highest value TP card. In this case, I can make sure he's not grabbing the yellow TP from me. I would also go for this cowboy here, but I think this can also slow things down. So let's place that TP and put it right next to the green one here. I will restock the supply off camera. He will skip step 4, but he will move right into step number 5. So he just placed another disc on this base, providing him an additional 4 victory points. I think I have to speed up. I don't know if it's really a good idea. I was thinking of really building there, but I really still need to get rid of some of my cattle cards. So let me move 1-2 spaces here. There, I will discard those 2 jerseys, and those 2 jerseys give me $3. That's not too bad. Then I can still move 1 space ahead. Here I only can take the single or simple auxiliary reaction, and I think I will go for this one here. So I will now draw a card. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So I will take this into my hand, and I can play it right away, to be honest, but I still have to discard one. So I will go for one of those Dutch bells, and I'm really thinking of playing this card right away, but let me think about it. Yeah, let's do that. So let's play this card. So I also have to fulfill this objective there. This gives me $2 right away because it was printed on top of the card. And now I will refill my hand, pretty much 3 cards. Now I get the Black Angus. That's good. That's also good. One more. Wow, that's a great hand for moving into Kansas City. Let me see. That's 6, 8, 14, $16 worth of shipment. Awesome, that's great. Then it's Brisco again. What does he do? He will move forward 1. That's an easy one. We can take that. Then it's back to us, and there is a chance to get one of those TPs, and I want a TP, that's for sure. So let's move there. 1, 2. I will trade with this TP here. This gives me $1, and I'm allowed to keep this token. That's already a good thing. Then I can still do 2 auxiliary actions, and I think I will go for this one here. So again, I will pay $2, and this lets me move my engine 1-2 spaces ahead. So I'm only 1 station or stop short of getting an additional 5 victory points. Of course, I still have to be able to afford this, so I need to spend $8. Then it's Brisco again, move forward 1. Okay, that's not too bad. And then he will take the least expensive worker. So let's move him here. And right now the least expensive worker would be this dude here. But right now this row is not yet available. And I think this is also true for Brisco. So he will go for the topmost one. I think this will be this cowboy here. That's 6. Yeah, he will go for this cowboy, who he will place right onto his player board. And I think I will move right into Kansas City right now. Again, I will go for this TP tile here. Should I do that? Let me quickly think, because this is 4 victory points here and I can use it. There's still 1 green. I think he will not go for that. So let's place this tile right onto the flood hazard track here. It's potential for victory points, but of course it could also be 4 victory points for Brisco. Here I have to choose a worker, and I think this time I will go for an engineer. I will place here, so we are 1 short pretty much to end the game. Here I will totally go for this TP and place it here, and then I will do the delivery. So that's 6, 8, 14 worth of cattle pretty much, which is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have any. I have 1 permanent certificate, so I'm at 15, and this really sucks, but I will not complain and will place 1 onto this base here, because this would give me 6 victory points at the end of the game, which is definitely a good thing. And I can use a black bordered disc, and even though increasing my hand size would be huge, I think I will go for this one here, because this gives me an immediate 3 victory points, or at least 3 victory points at the end of the game. Let's draw 5 more cards. Okay, that's this one, which I cannot pronounce. Jersey, Dutch bells. In total, that's already 6, 8, and 10. Not bad, not bad, but definitely we can do much better. But now it's back to Brisco, but just to make you aware, the next one to make it to Kansas City will definitely end the game, because we will definitely see 2 more workers on the job market, and 2 workers will definitely push this game and token off limits, and again will trigger the end of the game. But now let's see what he does. Oh man, he will place another building. I hate this sucker. Okay, let's move him up here. This gives me $2. I don't really need those, but I take them anyway. And then we would place the next building in front of us. I think this has to go here. It could also go there, so why not? Let's just place it here. It has a green hand. It gives him 6 more victory points, so I have to pay actual money now. I think that's the first time where I have to do that, to be honest. I think that's the case. I really hope I haven't forgotten to do that. But yeah, what's most important is really those additional 6 victory points for him. I think I really have to go here, because this would let me build another station. So let's do that. So let's pay $8. I can go for a black one. I could increase my hand size by 1 more, but then I have to pay an additional $5, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. Yeah, why not? I think I will do that. So I will pay an additional $5. So I take the last black one here from my upper track. So I'm now, or my hand size is now at 6, which is definitely a good thing. But I also scored 5 more points, which is huge. But I can still go for those 2 auxiliary action, and this time I think I will go for some money. I really need some cash in order to maybe go for some more cattle, or maybe a cowboy or something like that. So I will go for that, and even though I haven't played a card, I can still am allowed to draw up 2 jerseys. That's kind of okay, I guess, or not. Oh man, I don't know, to be honest, but let's see. Because in the end he can end this game pretty soon. Okay, that's good, I guess. Move forward 1. So he will simply go here, and then he will move his drain 1, 2, 3 spaces ahead. I'm really not sure if that's a good idea, but I will do it anyway. So I will move 2 spaces, 1 and 2. Here I have to pay $2, but I will just simply pay it to the bank. Here I will discard 1, 2 jerseys, and therefore I get $4 more, which is a good thing. Then I will pay $7 in order to claim this hazard tile here, which is worth 4 victory points. This was definitely also a very good exchange. Let's draw 2 more cards. Another Guernsey. And yet another Guernsey. Oh man. Oh, this sucks. This really sucks. So right now I'm at $9 only, because those are doubles and they don't give me anything when I get to Kansas City. Whew, that's a tough one. And I just noticed I haven't moved my train into the train station. Then it's Brisco. Oh, okay. He could in theory end the game. Let me do some counting. And I think I should be good, at least for 1 additional round. So he will go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is also not shorter, so yeah, he will totally end up there. So I have at least 2 more actions, so I better use those wisely. Okay, I'm all the way down there, and I think I have to get at least here in order to get rid of my 2 Guernsey cows. And this one really sucks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could move 1 space ahead, but then yeah, I would land there anyway, and I can go there after taking this action here. So in this case, I will discard those 2 Guernseys. Therefore, I get $3. Then I can move 1 space ahead here. I can only do an auxiliary action, a single one, and I think I want to draw an additional card. Ah, again, a Black Angus. You must be kidding me. Then I will totally get rid of that Black Angus. This ends my turn. So let's draw up. Okay, here I will have this one and this one, and I'm screwed. Oh man, no, this objective card shows up. Now I cannot play it anymore because I ended my turn, and I think, yeah, that's pretty much kind of game over. So Brisco will totally go to Kansas City, that's for sure. So he will bypass here. I really should have built one additional building there. He will take the least expensive worker. And right now that's this guy here, and this really sucks because he will build another building, and this is this one here. And the way how I understand the rules, he will build this building right in front of me. He will score 6 more points, of course, and I have to pay a hell of a lot of money to pass over this man. Okay, let's place the TP. Doesn't really matter at this point in time. Here I will go for, I don't know, let's go for this guy here. Here I will go for, I don't know, let's take a cowboy. That's the craftsman. That's the cowboy. So Brisco also takes those 2 victory points, and yeah, I still get 1 more action. But of course he will still deliver to San Francisco. He will go for one of his black border discs, and this will give him an additional 9 victory points. And I think then it's pretty much game over. And I think the best I can do right now is to move here. I don't really need to go to Kansas City. It gives me $10. That's 2 victory points, but I can get more victory points by moving here. At least this is what I think. So I will move 1, 2, 3 spaces here. I passed the black hand, so I have to pay, oops, $2 to the bank. Here I will grab the green TP here. This gives me $4 more. Then I will play this card here. I should be able to complete it. Therefore I gain an additional $2. And for the second action here, I will go for the double auxiliary action. That gives me now $2. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the game. So I can now decide if I want to fulfill this goal or not. Of course, I don't get that benefit up here, but I think I want to do that because I should be able to complete this objective. So let's see. Here I need 3 different colored level 3 cards. That's not a problem, I think, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. Right, so is done, and I also have a house, so this is 4 points which I'm allowed to score. Hooray! This one is 1 hazard tile and 2 train stations, so I take them off, or I can have to remember those because I cannot repurpose those. So for the objective cards I can only use them once, but in total I have 4 train stations, so that's not a problem at all. So this is 3 more victory points. Another hooray! I can still score those 4 points, of course, in order to also score this goal here. So that's 2 green TPs. My remaining 2 buildings should be good too. So this card can also be scored an additional 5 points. That's not bad. I was not able to complete this one. I don't have a blue TP. I mentioned that. Here I have basically 2 hazard tiles and 1 level 4 card. I have that here. So West Highland pretty much. So that's an additional 3 victory points. And that's pretty much all of my objective cards. But then first things first, I have 13 bucks, and this is only 2 victory points of 5 for each. Brisco doesn't have any money, so he will simply score 0 points. Then we score the houses. I have 3 buildings that are each worth 1 victory point, so that's 3 for us. Hooray! But in total 6, 19, 25, 34 victory points for Brisco, if I'm not mistaken. That's really ridiculous. Then we score the cities we have delivered to. That's okay, that's 6 points for us and 33 victory points for Brisco. You must be kidding me. Then it's those train station there. Brisco only has 2. Okay, that's at least something. And 12 points for us. Then it's those hazard tiles, and there we are not bad. We have 18 victory points, whereas Brisco only has 10. Okay, only as a relative, but we take it anyway. Then it's the cattle cards. We have only 12 points. He should do much better, I think. Yeah, he has 18 victory points, and then we score those objective cards, and he really scores like crazy. So we have 15 points, where he has 23 points. Then we score those station master tiles, and I was really not paying attention. I really should have moved this thing one step down, but okay, I missed that. So I can score this point here. So for each pair of objective cards which I have fulfilled or not, I have fulfilled more or less all of them. So I have 4 cards. I have 5, but I can only score pairs. So in this case I get 6 more victory points, whereas he can score those 2, so he has 1 pair, so that's 3, and then 1 victory points for each worker, including the printed ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 3, that's 10 more points for Brisco, which really sucks. We don't score for this one here, both of us, and only, no, we have both unlocked this, so that's 3 points for, oops, each of us, and Brisco scores an additional 2 points because of this one here. And to be honest, I don't even dare to tally up the score. But yeah, see for yourself, it's 77 points versus 135. So even for a normal 2-player game, this would be a relatively weak result, to be honest. So I was not really doing good. But yeah, that was really my first time playing against Brisco. I think there is a chance if you do some more things more wisely, especially slowing him down. So if I would have been, let's say, at least one more turn, I may have been able to do maybe 10, 12 more points or so, which would have been cool already. But yeah, I think the result speaks for himself. It really seems I seem to suck at this game. I really hope you enjoyed my little playthrough of Great Western Trail here using this solo variant by Will Gherkin. I liked it a lot. I will definitely try it out once more, maybe going for, let's say, the regular mode or so, and see how things turn out there. Again, what I really like about the new model is really the randomness in respect to the building. So yeah, a lot of things can happen, because if he would have been able to build at least 1 or 2 less buildings, this would have also changed the result significantly. Yeah, hope to see you soon in one of my other videos, and until then, bye bye.